Hello everyone, or Assalamu alaikum in Hausa language. Assalamu alaikum. And Hausa is from Nigeria, and Mrs. Magoo learned that from 90 Day Fiancé. So don't tell me you haven't learned anything from 90 Day Fiancé. But also, Assalamu alaikum usually means that you are Muslim. So, we just wanted to say hi to you. Minnie might leave right now. But today, we are reading about let's see if you can guess. Here's an oval, a rectangle, and another almost type of oval. Sometimes there's ribbon on them. Maybe a flower. Do you folks know what that is? Again, I'm not the best drawer. It is a hat. A hat. We are going to be reading about a hat, and in sign language we say hat. We just put our hand on our head and move it up. Hat. So we will also be signing about, and we've done most of these, what is this? It's a cat, and we say cat like this in sign language. Pulling on our whiskers, cat, just like Minnie. We will also be talking about a pig, like that. We will also be talking about a goose. So that's just almost like bird, but you take your beak and just goose. There's also a chicken, which is really similar. Bird, we do the sign for bird, and then we poke down our beak to the ground like a chicken. So bird. Now, well, that was bird, and now it's a chicken. We will also be reading about a hedgehog. So you just put your hand up like the little prickles and go hedgehog. And also we will be signing about a horse. So this is H in sign language, and we just put our H up to our head and our thumb to our temple, and it's like a horse's ears. Horse, just like that. So I think those are all the signs we're going to talk about. But because the story is based around a hat, I found the best hat I had in my house to put on and show you folks. And in our classroom, we've made some of these before called V-knocks. And traditionally, they're not really hats. They are traditional headwear for many Ukrainians. And isn't it beautiful? And one thing I usually see that I love are people wearing flower crowns with ribbons. I always think that's so cool because they get to be a little Ukrainian for a bit of the day. So if you folks want, you can get on your favorite hat, or maybe if you have a neat cultural traditional wear, and you can share with us what type of hats or traditional wear you have, and we will get started on a book called The Hat. And this is by Jan Brett. We love her in our classroom, don't we? So, ready, set, go. The Hat. Let's see what this is about. I don't think we've actually read this one in our classroom. Okay. Winter was on the way, and Lisa took her woolen clothes out of the chest and carried them outside. And I love all the different illustrations on the page. Isn't that neat? Lisa was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings off the line. And stockings or socks, remember? Socks. We just did that one yesterday. Again, or practiced it yesterday. Blew one of her socks off the line. Curious Hedgie, or Hedgehog, found it and poked his nose in. Where he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. And I love all the context clues. So what's up next? We see a chicken. A chicken. Coming up on the next page. Oh. The mother hen came by with her chicks. Excuse me. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's that on your head, Hedgie? Why, it's my new hat, he told her. Isn't it beautiful? The mother hen cocked her head as if she had an idea, and off she ran. Oh, do you see what's next? It's a goose. Hedgie saw the noisy gander, or goose, looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, ho, ho. The gander laughed. Look at that! The hedgehog has flipped his gizzard. Laugh today, gander, but tomorrow, when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment, and off he ran. The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie, or the hedgehog, tugged at the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly-looking hedgehog you are with that thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and he ran off. The farm dog. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that one, but we know it from stories before. Dog. So you pat your knee just like you're calling a dog. The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in the patch of brambles. Hedgie, is that a hat you're wearing? How funny you look, she barked, and her puppies yelped and giggled. But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows, Hedgie said. The farm dog's ears perked up, and off she ran. Oink, oink, said the piglet squealed. What are you up to, Hedgie? The mama pig asked. Making sure my hat doesn't fall off if an icy wind blows up. I see, said the mama pig, and she ran off too. Hedgie, what is that ridiculous thing on your head? The pony snorted at Hedgie. Remember pony or horse? That was the last straw. It's my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in winter when it's cold and snowy? Hedgie shouted. The pony looked startled. Hedgie, the hedgehog, was usually friendly, and he ran off. Oh, and look who it is coming up on the next page. It's Lisa. Hedgie, the hedgehog, just wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone laughing, ha 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 ha, at him. And with this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit in his den. Let's see what happens next. He didn't see Lisa running after him, with the other stocking in her hand. Come back, you silly hedgehog, she called. Oh no, Hedgie thought. Even this girl is laughing at me. That poor guy can't catch a break, eh? Although I admire his confidence when dealing with other animals. Lisa caught up and pulled her stocking off Hedgie's head. You ridiculous little hedgehog, she laughed. Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes? Hedgie headed for his den, and Lisa started back toward the clothesline. That's when she saw all of her missing woolens. Uh-oh, who do you think took all these woolens or clothes? The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, Now I am wearing a magnificent hat. Lisa was still chasing them when Hedgie reached his den. How ridiculous do they look? Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes? Very cool. So you folks can let us know which magnificent hat or traditional wear you picked today. Anyway, we'll talk to you folks later for maybe one more story before the summer is here. See you later. Enjoy your hat.